Hello everybody, Hyper here. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So, I feel like we're getting really close to the end of the game. So, basically what's going to happen is I'm going to go do this side mission, the Queen's Gambit first. And then we'll go do this main mission. And for people that were wondering if I could do the power armor first, I went up here. This is the ruins. And this is where the main story mission goes. And I tried to get in there first. Just to see if I could get in and get the actual armor first. But the power cell first. I could not find a way in here. So I feel like this has been locked off. For story reasons, to make sure you can't just sneak in. So we're going over here. Oh my god, that was terrifying. So we're gonna go over here. And I didn't want to teleport directly onto it. Like I fast traveled over here before the video started. I didn't want to just fast travel right onto that other campfire in case it started it up before I had a chance to like start recording. So I thought the best.
Regret this.
So I thought the best idea was actually just to, actually just wait and run over while explaining what I was planning on doing and why I wasn't just doing the other stuff. Aye. See. If I knew I would have been safe, I'd
have to ditch something.
Yeah. There's some good stuff in them fucking crates. Hi.
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
Okay.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Well, I know how to kill that thing.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Gee, thanks. Oh, there's my new friend. Oh, hello! Random thing. Oh, shit.
trace underground.
Damn it. Okay.
That hurt it.
Yeah, I think it's only got one frickin' foot left to allow it underground. Just back there. Annoyingly, it seems to be the side it least shows me, so. Yep, I think I got it all. Yep, I did. Is that gonna blow? There, that's the one I wanted. Burn, big bitch. Burn, you big bitch. Whoa, that was a miss. Whoa! You're dead. Oh, come on. How little health you have, right? You know what? Done. Ow. Oh, was that the guys? Oh, that was the guys that died. Oh, that's awkward. And I walked out of here without taking any damage. Thanks for the shards, guy. My God, how many? Look at all these. These guys sucked. Use guys. Fuck, am I from New York? Use guys. Is it New York? I say New York, cause it works for my joke. I really don't need the shards. Don't need the wood either. Hey, Tito. You guys suck.
Well, son. I can't believe it.
I'm amazing, that's why. As always.
I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
It's not gonna go that easy, is it? Never does. I like your change in armor, by the way.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation.
I really
to
like that
bodyguard.
armor.
Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
That sinister note at the end there says it all as far as I'm concerned. Wow, this doesn't look like an ambush area.
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully.
Okay, here we
So
go.
it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
Place traps in the canyon. Ooh, I get to use traps. I haven't used those. Okay, down. Down. Down.
They won't see it coming.
And down. I'm just gonna place them everywhere. Overkill. The best kind of kill.
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
I've got one more. Okay. I probably should have used blast traps, but
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
oh.
Who's firing at me?
Quietly.
I'll make sure you feel every... Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready.
I think I have a better place to hide. I've wasted so many traps, but who cares?
Anyone take a look at this corpse?
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
Please tell me that's not it. Oh. Hey, big guy.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens
Oh,
to her, I
shit.
will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you guys run at it like a fucking idiot. Okay. Fuck. Oh. Fuck you. Okay. Wow, that first one. Wow, I'm amazing. Woo! Yeah! Okay, hold still. I just need to shoot you right in your heart. I said hold still. I remember when I first got this thing, I was like, ah, that's gonna be pretty pointless. Oh wow, he's almost free. Okay, burn. I think I can pretty much let you burn for the rest of it now. And you're gonna be dead. Did I do that almost flawlessly again? I did. Holy shit! This is the best session of Horizon I've ever done. Like seriously. I can reclaim these, can't I? Yeah. I'm probably never going to use them again, so let's just leave. And I'm not shy of a few shards, so it's not like I can buy more. I took no damage during that. What the fuck is going on? Look. Hello, Foxy. Would you kill a fox? What's this? Ooh, a rock. Well, those guys died, but I'm amazing.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Not bad. Two of the hardest machines in the game, and I took them both down without taking any damage. I'm not complaining.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
War. War never changes. After the Third World War. I can't remember how this speech goes. I watched I like Ron Perlman. I've pretty much loved every movie that I've seen him in. But I've watched interviews with him, like long interviews with him, and oh my god, he just comes across, he's so boring. I don't know why, or it was just maybe the interviews I watched, but he was just so boring. I'm sure he's a fucking wonderful person, but I don't know, like it just felt weird listening to him. I was listening to the interview and I'm like, you're just boring the shit out of me right now, and I feel horrible thinking it and saying it, but such a force of an actor, so.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere.
Yeah, I'm amazing.
You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you.
Damn right.
When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Oh. Aloy's been pretty gender neutral, so.
Praise the sun.
Take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Oh.
Genuine craftsmanship. You can't beat it.
Buy what you need, leave the rest. She was incredible. Stopped her ball without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
Well, not the Nora. I mean, it's all me. Hey, trophy! Woo! I can't be far. I think I'm at 80%, so I can't be far away from being finished with the trophies. Okay, so fast travel. We're definitely fast traveling. I don't want to skip it. I'll go here. This is the game trying to be sneaky, and like you climb this bit, and I think that's when the Stormbird would attack. I think that's the same place. But anyway, we're going here. This might take a while, so I'm going to pause the recording. This because we're going across the map, basically. Okay, here we are. So I just need to climb this wall, don't I? Yeah. So we should be hearing from the guy that I thought was an AI a while ago. Can't believe he's real. That really freaked me out. I was like, wait, he's actually real?
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Oh, yeah, shit. I wish I could have skipped. I almost feel like skipping. I almost like feel like fast traveling this bit because there's fucking stalkers here and they just annoy. And if you don't believe me, it's right there. And there. But to keep it entertaining for you guys, we'll sneak round. I know those posts are there, but that means possibly attracting them, so. Oh, sneaky, sneaky stealth action. You know what, let's mark that guy so I can safely. What was that noise? Wow, I feel like I found the perfect timing slot, but we'll wait here for this guy. I don't need you marked anymore, so. Quickly sprint here. See? Lucky I like you guys. I mean, I could have skipped this whole section and you would have never known. Or you would have, because you would have seen me skip it, but but I'm doing it just for out of the kindness of my heart. Also, it's kind of cool to climb this wall, like the. I don't think there's any more slow-mos.
Now I know what they're guarding.
Oh yeah, Glen Hawks.
Just go about your business.
Okay. So we've seen this bit before when I took you up here to get that bandage. You know what? Okay. I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna fucking stab him now. I'll try to be nice and make him my friend, but Here we go. Thank you. See, I feel like I lost the experience ages ago of getting to this.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Getting to this area and doing the like jumping up and fighting that storm bird for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but you know what I mean. They carefully planned this area for a stormbird fight. Because they had this whole anime. Wow, my legs phased into the wall. They had this whole little mini cutscene. I can't. There we go. But as soon as you grab the ledge up here, it was like, Rah! Scared the living shit out of you. Kind of like the in Arkham Knight when the man bat fucking scares the shit out of you the first time you jump on a ledge. Well, not the first time, but later on. I do like coming up here because it gets so pretty up further up. As I say, I came up here for the reason of try to see if I could get in here without the mission, but I'll follow the path because it does really help the scene when you get up here. Look at that. Look at that.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Yeah. So that's what I'm assuming is he says he's prepared the way ahead, so...
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't bother with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yeah, see, that ladder was not there. I've been here before, and this ladder has never been here, so they've added that. So, yeah. So let's go. It's always fun to get inside these places.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Sylens.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. except me.
Ooh.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
Fair enough.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia.
That's a fair point.
But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door.
I just assumed you'd want to be here.
You were the one born to do this, not me.
Yeah, but for somebody that tried to get through this door for years, you'd think he would have appeared and went, I want to come inside. I've been trying to get in this door for years.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Don't I know it?
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Time for story. And looking for this fucking power cell. Ooh. I can't believe I'm gonna get this power armor. It's been there since the fucking beginning of the game.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
See, I'm learning. I'm trying not to move in case something triggers.
Mind your footing.
Gee, thanks, Silas. Like, not like I fucking climbed down an elevator shaft before. Not like I've been in one of these before. Oh, wait. Have you been in one? No. Shut up. I can't miss this power cell. I mean, if I miss it in the main this while running the story, I will just spend the next hour in here looking for it. This is epic as fuck. It really is. Those handholds to get back up, yeah. Oh, there's something up there. Could I have found the lost see if I find the power cell this early? Hallelujah! Yes!
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
I can relax now. I know I can go and do that. I don't need to look for it. Like, well, I guess that's the way I'm coming back. So yeah. Also, good news. I don't even know when you guys will see this. I made the comment in a Mass Effect video about the fact that the facial animations were probably going to take forever to fix.
Thank you, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Would you... Yeah, about their facial animations and how it might take months for them to fix it. Turns out they're putting out a patch this week to fix I'm assuming partially fix them. I doubt they're going to fix them perfectly.
Glad that's over.
Because I mean, they said future road path was to continually update them. So yeah, I'm just making sure that didn't go anywhere. Oh hey, another elevator shaft. Oh, I meant to go this way. Hold on, let's go down.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Thanks, Aloy. But, you know, being an explorer, you think you would have had a little bit of adventure in you and went, I wonder what's down here first. Definitely nothing up here. There's something through there.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
I did see the thing in here, don't worry, I did see that, but I was just checking the other room first.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. With the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing to live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Sorry, my cat. That was perfect, by the way. The music and her talking about that was just such a great combo. gonna get real in here, isn't it? Like, this was like the last of humanity in here. How come I get a feeling she's gonna be like the last person that was alive? There's gonna be like some really fucking heavy shit where she's talking about being the last person alive and... I just see the thing in front of me, don't worry.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Here's a question, right? If you were smart enough to be invited to Zero Dawn and try and build these things, would you have helped, knowing the truth that basically we were going to go extinct no matter what, it was over? Would you have taken the easy way out by euthanasia, or would you have helped? Because honestly, I don't know if I would have helped. It sounds selfish, but I don't think I could have lived. Well, saying that, I basically lived like this anyway, inside a building, surrounded by computer equipment. I don't know. It's a weird question. I know, like, thinking about it.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know if I would live.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Yeah, she already went.
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Wow. Combination of music and frickin' Ashley Birch's performance there actually got me kind of choked up. Whew. Okay, moving on.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Lightkeeper protocol sounds like me. Wait, there's something else. Okay.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Holla Holla girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos.
Yeah,
What
what?
can he do?
Okay. I think that's all I can do right now. Talk to Sylens. Now I'm guessing I'm going through this door.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Oh, I'm gonna go through that door. So what's through this door?
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Okay. So I think I just passed the hour mark on the video, so hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I actually quite happily let this one run on because of the fucking story. Hopefully it's not as too long. Way higher, nope. Okay, there we go. Keep scanning. Oh. Back outside again.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Why is things rumbling?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Agreed.
Continue.
So I'm guessing Teddy Farrell fucked it all up and programmed Hades. This guy was a... Oh, I hope there's nothing in that left room. Oh, this is actually kind of creepy. What the fuck? Actual corpses? Feels weird.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Excuse me.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Wow.
Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocents, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
Wow.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Sylens. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Hmm. Okay, let me just... Okay, nothing in here. Just the supply cache.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
How do you know?
Keep holding, keep holding.
Edge your face. Sorry, a little scratch. Am I going the right way here? Am I fucking... Yeah, that's... So hard to see where to go. Oh, right there. This is where we build the... That's probably the upgrade of the spear that I've been wanting for ages. Whew.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
Agreed.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention.
Yeah, no shit.
A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Yeah, yeah.
You've done terrible things, Sylens. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Sylens! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Yeah, let's get... Did I scan this one?
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Whoa.
Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Carja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will
Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Wow.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Sylens, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I'll remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healus. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Sylens.
Sylens. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Okay. Right. Time to pick up my new spear. God, we're so close to the end. Ooh, it's pretty. Covered a powerful weapon.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Well guys, that's definitely the end of this one. That was rather epic and touching and harrowing and depressing and hopeful. Can't think of any more words to describe it, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. We're right in the cusp of the ending, man. It's so close. So I will see you in the next one. Take care.